Hi everybody and welcome to Goblonia Smash the Faetriarchy's epilogue episode. Woo indeed! Yes. We may have a small audience in here today, but it is no less powerful. No less powerful. And you will be aware of it. Absolutely. We're being joined, I believe, by our audience Snake from last time. Anyway, my name is Mars. This is the epilogue episode for our Goblonia podcast, where we just at the end of our adventure are going to kind of mess with some mechanics really quick. Let's see here. So the first thing with our epilogue, we get to increase our character sheets. We're leveling up effectively. And we also get to add some things to our, and if you can see this, city influence sheet, might be a little blurry, and also our clubhouse sheet here. So the city influence has a lot to do with what you guys did in the last episode and kind of the ramifications for that,
like
both
running
positive
rampant
and
through
negative.
the streets with an
Absolutely, exactly like that,
speeds,
Fen.
Yeah.
Running rampant indeed. So I think we can all agree with that comment that our city influence will kind of center around the sunken market.
Okay.
From some of the explosions that have happened. So really quick, let's just go through and we'll do our character advancement first. Lubert, could you tell me what you and Kegel are looking at, and Gooch, for your level up, and kind of give a little bit of information?
Should we explain the level up?
Yeah, the level up we're going to add to, every time we end a mission, we restart our cards, so we're on a new deck.
I shuffled.
And yeah, then we get to add to our calling sheet one of our we get a special move that we can now use in game. So what are you thinking?
Well, my first original, as you may have known, was to shapeshift.
Of course.
Of course. Honey talk is what that sounds like to me. It was a major influence. But this time I'm gonna take it a little bit further. We're gonna amp it up to curse.
Oh yeah. Shapeshifting, then curse.
Then curse.
The shapeshifting to curse pipeline is really crazy.
It's very, it's
prolific.
Classic. So that means I can spit on, pinch, or directly declare my ill intent to a person to twist fate against them. And I feel like Kegel has had a lot to say so far, and I'm excited to see
more to come.
Exactly. I'm excited to see how this
Absolutely.
develops.
So curse, a spit, ill will, ill intention. Exactly. Honey talk. Oh my god.
Honey talk to me.
So embarrassing of me to have said that incorrectly.
Hawk tua.
That's his final form. Absolutely.
It's actually the curse words I use.
Yeah. Midge, will you bring us on a little journey of your... Or I heard you were kind of interested in debuting this in game.
Yes.
So how would Midge basically avoid telling us then, rather than letting us know?
Well, so I will say that I picked one of my calling perks and not a general perk. Okay. So it is something that's very specific to Smarty Pants. Only Smarty Pants can do it. It is something that is sort of focused on the other player characters.
Okay.
Another little hint.
I love when the focus is on me.
I don't think anyone has ever seen Kegel and thought that. I don't think that at all.
The other things, so since we did finish a mission, I've cleared out the damage that I took in the last mission. So my Vim and Vigor is now fully restored. I'm adding 1 clink for completing the mission.
A clink for a successful mission. Clink is the money, and it's worth more than you think.
I say it's Samar.
Because I tried to give you guys a bunch of clink one time, and I was like, I think you guys would be gajillionaires. So I gave that to you. So one and done, apparently, according to Robert Turk's Goblonia.
And I believe our squibs reset to 3 at the start of a mission.
I mean, 3 chocolates are in front of me.
Yes. I hope that is correct because that is what I have presented to everybody here. I have not been exposed to any queen cards, so I don't have to worry about my thrall. But I believe our swindler might have a different story.
Yeah, you and the queen.
Because he was exposed to a bumper sticker.
The coexist bumper sticker. Absolutely. Manny, aka.
Yeah. Yes.
Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
So Snyder, in his leveling experience, is that is
you guys
the
are all
current
going through like a magical girl transformation.
Right. So he gets to erase one of his thrall that he acquired because he had a failure.
Okay.
And all of a sudden he found that he was being closely drawn to the Fae command, the Faetriarchy as it is. So he gets to erase that after completing, and then adding a piece of clink there. And then also, I'm going to enhance Snyder's swindling ways.
Amazing, thank you.
With the calling perk Misplace, which means that if I spend a squib, I can take something and I'll put it in my pocket, but it actually goes somewhere else.
Amazing.
So.
Pocket heist.
Pocket heist.
A little bit of a pocket heist.
A little shiftiness.
So everybody, you got your health back. You got cleared of your thrall. Fen, take us on a character development journey.
Well, let's see. So the first thing we did was we found ourselves going into some dark spaces.
Yeah, very dark.
And it was just inconvenient with those matches.
That was
it
funny.
Sounded
like it was.
They just didn't stay lit very long.
To do
it was
with
just like,
yeah.
I don't know. Especially with sunglasses on, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, that's true. Just
so you can. Right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna work on my night vision.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna take Gloom of Night.
That sounds creepy.
Which you can see perfectly in the dark, and gain a +1 bonus to all actions taken in dark and spooky, shadowy conditions.
Sweet. I have this image of just your pupils just getting so big, like one of those slow moments, like in the middle of the night. You're like, "Don't worry, guys, I've got it."
We can all hold on to a rope now.
Yeah, just like that Mr. Burns. Why is the Simpsons on my mind today? But he's in the woods with his anyway, it doesn't matter. That's all I'm imagining. That was a good episode. Amazing. So now that we have all of our character updates, the thing we're going to do is our city influence sheet. So that is kind of the effect that your antics have had on the city. We just mark an influence sort of based on everything. So the only thing we really covered, let's see, I don't think they have the shadows at all. So it really is just...
all bets are off there.
Yeah, that's any man's game.
That's my
that's
house.
Any pig's game.
Yeah.
Any pig.
Let's see, yeah, Faetriarchy influence goes right to left when both mark influences. But so yeah, we're going to do our crew influence, which just adds like another little square to it. If it reaches a certain point, if we get let's see if you can see this. There's some examples here. So let's see the swamp hole in this example. Can you see, Hunter? Yeah, the swamp hole in this example has 3. Should it hit 4, that means the Fae are going to start getting involved. You're so infamous in the area that you're in that it's starting to pass up the line, and so on and so forth. As it looks like if the Fae's involved, you guys get a +1 bonus to scheming, and then after the Fae are involved, the next thing, if you've advanced that, is a revolution event. So we'll see if that happens.
We might not want that right next to our
our home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to. I don't even know if you wanted as much influence as you got last time as well, but it seems to be that way. So we just mark that to track sort of the awareness of our gits.
I mean, I took the bold approach.
Absolutely, you did, and it worked.
Well, I would like to bring to light the moment where, after the rest of the Gits crew was off the scene, Midge did some slight redirection as far as who was to blame for the rambunctious shenanigans in the sunken market.
The orphans did get blamed. So that's a great question, because I haven't encountered this before, but I'm happy to make an argument that because you spent your turn redirecting the information that you don't in fact get, an influence in the area because it's not Gitz who has the finger pointed at them. Because that old person, I can't remember their name, who turned into Bat Old Man.
Yes.
Is after vengeance and has no intention of looking at you in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
So, okay. I've been won over.
I'm okay with this.
Of course you're okay with it. Yeah. Of course you're okay with it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how happy Finn will be when he finds out why the Lost Boys are being blamed for this activity.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
We did it all of the bright of day in public. We all knew we were all getting blamed for it.
Amazing. Okay, so
not
in
like
this
they were
case,
hiding.
we actually haven't advanced. This early in the game, our Gitz operatives have not yet advanced their general presence in Goblonia. The next one we have is our clubhouse sheet, which means we get to add something to our Madame Bouillon's brothel. There are many, many options here. I don't know if you guys have the book in front of you. You do, Lou. But we get to pick a couple different things. It just really adds like a bonus to it. It's page, Lord, there's no page number on this. 278 would be the page. None of those have page numbers, so go to the beginning.
But I was at 266. I'm getting there.
All right, I won't help then.
260.
Yeah. There you are.
There we are.
So we're looking at the clubhouse sheet.
Here.
I do not have glasses.
Oh, do you need my help?
I do need
Hang
your
on,
help.
hang on. It's 263.
And then all the,
And then there's a 7. They were stuck together.
Print is very small.
That's
Yeah,
how it happens.
I can
There
carry
you
that
go.
all.
Clubhouse
Hey.
sheet.
You got it for my god.
And you two can share. I
It's the tiniest writing.
Associates, bad to the bone.
I don't need to look at it either, too, because you guys are picking.
Yeah.
So take away. There's a Goblonia book down here if you want another one. We're riddled with
Well,
them.
it would have to come with some reading glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
I think we need to take bolt
so
holes,
weenie.
which gives us a whole bunch of hidden escape routes.
I think
That
bolt
sounds like
hole
Fenn's
makes
like, hey, my thing.
a lot of good sense.
My super cool thing I do. Absolutely.
I think we're going to attract attention, and having escape routes is a good idea.
I'm not gonna I don't want to predict the future or anything, but
I think that's a good idea. I think this is a really good idea. So we have a communication hub, and then we also have several escape routes.
Yeah, so if it wasn't
Yeah.
clear earlier, we have a system of communications around the city in certain areas using string and cans.
We just need a tin can and a piece of string to connect to
that
something.
plugs into.
Whatever.
Well, it really only works. I believe. I think we picked the borough that our clubhouse is
In the Narrows.
So it works in the Narrows. So eventually we would want to install it in some other boroughs.
Yes.
And
But
fiber optics.
I was
coming
just about to say. Oh, we're getting fiber optic.
Just take over the whole network.
but I do like the idea of having some bolt holes, and I am for the idea of like alternating between expanding our surveillance and expanding our bolt holes in a enlarging radius.
I could see like one of our places going into the shadows for Kegel.
I didn't mean it. Just right on my face. I couldn't hide it.
I could see going to the shadows in one of them.
Well, I need a quick doorway to the swamp.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
are just saying stuff I'm trying not to laugh at.
I'll pick the holes. We can expand our holes.
Expanding our holes.
I just feel like the other stuff is other good buffs, but we should be able to escape, right?
So we'll have a bolt hole in the Narrows, and then next time we do it, we would add another.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we only get one bolt hole at a time.
Only one hole at a
I thought we all
time.
got
So
bolt
regressive.
Your crew has established.
Yeah.
Now,
What are they taking them to at a time?
I believe though,
You guys missed the behind the scenes.
It's such a good one.
when we have a chance to do a scheming round, each character can choose to spend their scheming round to add another clubhouse perk as well. And so we are not restricted to adding this just to the conclusion of a mission.
So it's bolt holes throughout the burrows, and then you can add burrows
Throughout the
later.
Narrows.
Yeah.
But
Yes, that's right.
So you could go like do during a scheming
Anywhere-
round and do
anywhere in
that.
our-
You
anywhere
just
in
go
our
to
area.
one and do it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can continue to add to those. Okay, and we
Amazing.
continue to do the surveillance
That's
network
back
as
to you.
well.
Yeah, well,
Right,
it's,
so we can just.
installing a series
as
of
you
tubes.
guys grow as Git's operatives, so shall your missions, so shall your available assets, so shall your confidence.
So we think we're a surveillance network.
A little surveillance network. Okay. Well, it's kind of a short upkeep for Goblonia. I don't think there's like much to balance or extra feats or anything to choose. We have our new abilities. We have some growth in the city of Goblonia itself, and we will see how this continues to affect our lovely Git's agents, chaotic Git's agents, throughout our story. So thank you so much, and join us for episode 3, where we will use all of these, I suppose. Thank you so much, and I guess have a gob day. Ooh.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.